All right, shalom, shalom. First off and foremost, as always, I want to say, Kohalim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakwadash, double honor being to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. And then shalom to you, Ankim out there that's pushing the truth through spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. Okay, so this lesson is going to be titled, A New World is Coming. All right. A new and improved world of righteousness is on its way, man. And yeah, man, this, the world that we live in, is a world filled with, darkness, wickedness, like the scriptures say, this is the valley of the shadow of death. This is a low land, a very low vibration, filled with, just evil energy, but soon the Lord's going to, you know, turn the world right side up, and is going to be filled with the Most High's righteousness. You see, and real quick, let me get this quick precept because the disciples at the time before they became apostles, they inquired Yahweh, they asked Yahweh Shai, when is going to be the end of the world, and real quick, this is Matthew 24 and verse 3, and it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So they were inquiring when is going to be the end, of the known world. In which, when we go into that word world, it means, eon, which means an end of an age, or, an era, if you will. So they were asking, Yahweh Shai, basically when is going to be the end of Esau's world? Because you got to keep it in mind, after, during his time, when Yahweh Shai was in the scene, who was ruling? The Romans, Esau, right? So Jake wasn't in power. So they asked Yahweh Shai, when is going to be, the sign of your second coming and of the end of the world, and when you read down, Yahweh Shai, tells them, the signs to look out for, wars and rumors of wars, false prophets claiming to be the anointed, coming in the name of Yahweh Shai, right? But ultimately, you got a lot of dudes that, that are fucking crazy, claiming to be, anointed, right? Excuse my language, but Yahweh Shai warned us about guys, sheep's and, you got, how does it go? Wolves in sheep's clothing. Also Yahweh Shai told us about the earthquakes in diverse places, pestilence, famines, So, hey man, we see the indicators to let us know that we are definitely living the last days of Esau's rulership, of Esau's Edom, excuse me, I said Esau's Edom, excuse me, of Esau's heaven. Okay. So we are definitely on the brink of a new world. All right. And to prove that, let's get this. This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4 and verse, I'll start at 16. And it says, For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day, right? So, hey, man, whatever we go through, whatever shit we got going on in our life, we guess what? We're not going to give up because, like the scriptures say, we endure hardness as a good soldier, of Yahweh Shai, a good spiritual soldier, okay? The scriptures say, he that endureth to the end, is the same shall be saved, right? And it says, but though our outward man perish, right? So this flesh may be weak. The flesh may, it may get hit and nicked a little bit. You may have, a certain ailment that you be going through, pain in your flesh, in your knee, your back, fucked up body, but that's okay because the Lord promised us new bodies. We're going to get new bodies not made with hands that's waiting for us in the heaven, man, right now as we speak. Okay. It says, yet the inward man, meaning the spirit, is renewed day by day. So even though, our flesh may, be going through it, but our spirit is being renewed. Our spirit is staying intact. Our spirit is strong. Like the scripture says, it says, even the spirit of a man will sustain him, no matter the infirmity. Loosely paraphrasing it, but that's in the book of Proverbs. Let me get that real quick. Real quick. The spirit of a man will sustain him. Okay, this is Proverbs 18 and 14. It says, the spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity. Right, man? And like the Apostle Paul said, when I'm weak, I'm actually strong. Lucy paraphrasing that as well. Because that's ultimately we got our strength from who? From Yahweh Shema Shai. To keep going, to keep pushing. To put our faith and trust in the Lord. All right. So even though we may be catching hell in captivity, catching hell in this flesh, the sinful flesh, but guess what? Our spirit, is our spirit, remains strong. It remains, equipped. Okay. Verse 17 it says, oh, and also too when it says our we being renewed day by day because we're in the furnace of adversity, the spiritual baptism, every day, where we are, chipping off at the old man, and being, renewed in the spirit, being renewed in the mind, right? Going through that baptism, man, and being, refined as precious gold, right? Verse 17, it says, for our light affliction is which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. You see, so the shit that we have to deal with right now, it's a lot of affliction, man. It may seem like, sometimes it may seem like a lot, but hey, the glory that we can receive from Yahweh Shema Shai is going to outweigh, the sufferings. It's going to outweigh, the dealings, of captivity. Okay, because we have something, far more greater that's waiting for us, and that's gonna, and that's gonna come with the new world, in which, ultimately, this whole known planet is our world, but right now we're not ruling because we disobeyed, the Most High. So right now we're in punishment, and we have to go through this punishment. You see, but our punishment is not going to last forever. That's why it says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom." Esau doesn't have a lot of time left. Okay, the Lord's not going to carry us away in the captivity, anymore. This is our last captivity, man. Okay, and you can read that in the book of Lamentations 4 and verse 21 to verse 22. And it says, verse 18, it says, "While we look not at the things which are not seen, but at the things which are not." While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal, forever. Forever is next, because right now this world that we live in is temporal. This world, this world that we live in is carnal. It caters to the flesh. It caters to the woman. It caters to, vanity, folly, to wickedness. Okay, that's all temporal, man. And people that don't, that's not the truth, or that are oblivious of what's going on around them in this world, they think that this world is it. They think that this is the last stop for human civilization. But no, no, no. There's a next world to come. Okay, and that next world to come is going to be the world of Israel, of Yasharallah, the kingdom of Jake. Like how they say the planet of the apes, nah, planet of the Jakes. This world is about to get turned right side up, because right now it's upside down because of wickedness and rulership. Okay, what do you expect from a devil that has power? He's gonna do devilish things because That's what he is, a devil. Okay? But soon the world's gonna know the righteousness of Yahweh Shema Shai through us, through his people, starting off with the elect. Okay? Because the elect is gonna be the ruling government of Israel. That's why the elect ultimately in the kingdom, they're gonna bring back the nation through them, through the fruit of their body, their loins, you know. So what we are living in is the Most High's movie, and we are waiting on the Lord to overthrow Esau, to put us back in the rightful position as we once were, because like the scriptures say, the world was made for our sakes, but yet, hey, the heathens ruling, you know. Now that we got that, let's grab this. This is the book of, let's see here, Revelation 21 and verse 1, and it says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea." Okay, so John the Revelator saw, all right, he's seen a new earth, okay, a new heaven. Well, what's that? That's talking about the kingdom of Israel. Okay, a new society, a new civilization, okay, a new world, man. All right, a new world that's going to be filled with righteousness, not wickedness, not darkness, not Satanism, but complete righteousness of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, and that's one thing too, man. I'm tired of wickedness, man. I'm sick of wickedness. I'm sick of women just being out of order, men being simps. Sick of seeing rainbow flags. Just everything, man. you know. But hey, that's part of the suffering, that we gotta wait, So things are gonna be very bitter in this truth, But we have to, continue to endure and continue to, have that tunnel vision, continue to be, keep our eyes single, be focused, because we know that the kingdom is coming, man. All right, we know that a new world is coming. Okay. It's only a matter of time until shit's the fan, man. Babylon does not have a lot of time left. Esau does not have a lot of time left. You know, and it says, and for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. Right, talking about what, this captivity that we're living in, Babylon. This rulership that we're living in right now, which is our hell at the moment. Okay, but that's the point. It's just for a small moment. This moment that we live in is not going to last forever. That's why the scriptures say that Esau is going to pass away like it's going to fly away like a dream in the night, a bad dream, a nightmare. Right now we live in a nightmare, the worst case scenario, if you will. You see, because like the scriptures say in 1 John 5:19, it says the whole world lieth in wickedness because of this, because of Esau, man, Esau, Edom, because of the elites. The elite families of the ones that are ruling the world right now as we speak. That's why the world is wicked, because of Esau, Edom. He's the vessel of dishonor. You see, but soon this world is going to come to naught. That's why we just read it in Corinthians. It said that what we see is temporal, but what we don't see is eternal. Right now we can see this world. We can see the prosperity of the wicked. We can see the attitude of these proud ass, wicked ass women. We can see the prosperity of evilness, just out here, man. But that's fine, because the Lord is gonna do away, with this wickedness, with this world that we living in right now. Okay. So things are soon gonna get better, man. And this world that we live in, this temporal world, will soon be no more, because there's a new world to come. Okay, a new righteous world. All right. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 13. And I read this in the NLT actually. And it says, "But we are looking forward to the new heavens and the new earth he has promised, A world filled with the Most High's righteousness, you see? So just like how it said in Rev 21 and verse 1, a new heaven and a new earth, that's talking about our kingdom, our world, you know? That's going to be the world that's going to be filled with the Most High's righteousness, the most High's vibration. Because right now, this world is filled with lies. It's filled with bloodshed. It's filled with adultery. It's filled with wickedness. It's filled with catering to the woman. It's filled with deception. It's filled with nothing but fakeness. It's filled with nothing but, cunning craftiness of Esau. You know, it's filled with evilness. You know, and on top of that, it's filled with too many damn Edomites, man. Too many, That's why, I'm so glad that pertaining to the prophecy, in Obadiah, that the nation of Edom, every single Edomite will be done away with, man, very, very soon. And that's worth the wait, man. Okay? Because right now Esau thinks that he can, continue to rule forever, but guess what? His pride has deceived him. Not knowing that he's gonna be brought down low, be put in slavery under the Israelites, and after a period of time be done away with, okay, and be dealt with by the hands of the Lord's people, the Israelites. You see? So let's read this one more time. 2 Peter 3 and verse 13 in the NLT, and it says, "But we are looking forward to the new heavens and new earth He has promised." Right, man. We looking forward to that, man. You know, definitely looking forward to living a life of rest, living a life of bliss, of peace. Not looking over your shoulder, not not dealing with Edomites, heathen. Our people being righteous. Not them. Us having the new covenant within our inward parts. No more sorrow, pain, crying. No more death, no more sin. We're gonna live forever, man. You know. And it says a world filled with the Most High's righteousness, because right now it's the opposite of that. This world is filled with satanic, satanic vibrations. Like how it says when you read the book of Genesis, the 6th chapter. Going in about the days of Noah, it said the earth was filled with violence. Let's get that real quick. Genesis 6 and let's see here. Yep. Genesis 6 and uh, 5, and it says, "And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually." And that's just like today, man. The majority of these people, they have wicked mindsets. They don't think like us. They think contrary to Yahweh Shema Shai, because Esau is ruling and he put that vibration out there onto the people. And they think that what he says goes is okay. But no, okay, you got to realize that he's the devil, and he's contrary to the Lord. So whatever he says is good is actually bad. And whatever he says actually is, whatever he says is bad is actually good. You can't trust this dude, man. Okay. Let's see what's more. That was the point right there, but yeah, man, just like today, we're living in the days of Noah all over again. Also in the days of Lot. Okay. So every, for the most part, the majority of the world is wicked, man. Okay. And I did mention it earlier. Let me get this real quick. This is 1 John chapter 5 and verse 19. And it says, "And we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness." You see, this whole world lieth in wickedness, man. All right, real quick, 1 John 5 and 19, the NLT says, "We know that we are children of the Most High, and that the world around us is under the control of the evil one. Who's the evil one? Esau. Okay. Esau, he's known as the evil one in the scriptures. Okay. The vessel unto dishonor. Okay. The wicked evil man. That's him. The son of perdition. Okay. Going into the book of what's that? The book of Thessalonians. It mentions that. All right. Let me snag that real quick. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Second Thessalonians. Yep. This is Second Thessalonians 2 and 3 says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. You see? Right here in the NLT says, the one who brings destruction. And it says, verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. You see, so he wants to be the Most High. That's why ultimately he wants to put a sea hip inside your flesh to control you, to keep all kinds of tabs on you. He wants to actually, have world domination. That's actually what he wants for his NWO. He wants his end all be all is to have you chipped, and have you under his complete control. Okay. Through Satan, through wickedness. Okay. But that's why ultimately the Lord is going to interrupt that, and destroy Esau, you know, and bring this devil, down low, and ultimately, it's going to be the end all be all for Esau, Edom, because, the world that we live in right now, is going to come to naught. Babylon is going to come to naught. It's going to get blown to smithereens by thermonuclear missiles. And that's according to the scriptures. That's biblical prophecy, man. Okay. So the word to come, is going to be the heaven for Israel, for the elect, and be complete hell for Esau, Edom. Okay. And the word that comes is going to be filled with the Most High's righteousness, man. There's going to be a whole new and improved world, man. That's and we are patiently waiting for that. Okay. This is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You see? And that's plain, man, because Esau right now, he's been on top for a very long time. But as you can see, this country that we live in, Babylon is done. You got Edomites that have, different views on America. You got Edomites that dislike other Edomites, so this place is crumbling, and soon they're going to be coming to blows and fighting against one another. That's why it says Egyptian versus Egyptian, Edomite versus Edomite, Isaiah 19 and verse 2. Okay. Esau, this place, Babylon, is on his last leg, man. Esau is on his last lap. Okay. This so-called white man is not about to be ruling for a very long time. The Lord is using this dude to fulfill prophecy. But being that Esau is blinded by pride, he thinks that he's doing this off his own terms, But ultimately, what Esau is doing is fulfilling the will of the Heavenly Father. That's why it says, in Job, it says that the deceiver and the deceived are his. So the Lord is in control of everything. Okay. Let's read one more time. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 9, it says, for Esau is the end of the world. And what do we bring out in the beginning of this lesson? Matthew 24 and verse 3. The disciples asked Yahushua, when is going to be the end of this world, right? And it says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So right after Esau, is brought low, after he is not a ruler anymore, that's going to be when Israel, is going to be in power. Okay. You're going to have, Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12, then, the elect. There's going to be righteous order. There's going to be a whole new government. Okay. That's going to be here on earth ruling. All right. A righteous government. Okay. A fair government. All right. And it's going to be the Lord's people, man. Like how it's supposed to be. All right. So that being said, I just want to say, call name La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakwadash. Double honors being to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. And a shalom to Akim out there that's pushing his truth through the spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakwadash. And Lord's will, the Lord's sheep was fed and edified. With that being said, shalom.